my mom's the daughter's like my mom's friend's daughter, me and my mom's friend's daughter and my brother, they were jumping on a swing set. But prior, she wrapped around this swing up, at least like 5 times around the, swing set. I get on it. I start swinging. As they're jumping, having fun, I'm swinging. I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be so cool. Then when the strings snap, and I fly full speed, and I hit my collarbone on the middle part of the trampoline and completely shatter my collarbone, basically. And
Ouch.
my mom, like, I didn't cry. That's the thing I'm surprised about. I get on the ground, I can't even move. I'm like holding in my breath, and my brother's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, he's like, "I think he's okay." And he just starts jumping on the trampoline. Then the girl's like, "I don't think he's okay. He hasn't got up for 5 minutes." He's like, "Yeah, I'll go get mom." Goes get mom. And my mom's like, "Oh my god, baby boy, what happened?" I'm like, it was so flippant because I'm mad at her because she's the reason why my collarbone. Because she's like, "You'll be fine."
You said nothing, nothing. I'm fine. I'm a man.
Oh my
This
god.
is fine.
This
Then
is
then I go
okay.
to the doctor's, and the doctor's like, "Yeah, your son about got his neck punctured by his collarbone. Like my collarbone would have went straight through my neck." Basically, is what he said. And I was like, "Sweet man, I about died that day." And I never spoke to that girl ever again. Main reason because she a hoe, plus she has a kid somewhere in Florida. Blah blah blah, and all that.
Make a little bit of a joke, right?
Sure, make it. I think he's fine. Uh,
I
okay.
told you about the time Marshall ran face first into a bleacher, right?
What?
A whole
Let's
metal
hear it.
bleacher.
No.
I think I saw the image. This was a
Uh,
long time ago when we
fair,
were
fair,
kids.
fair warning. Real quick. I am recording, so don't mind giving context on who Marshall is. He's your twin brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just
So
want to throw that out there.
So is this going like on YouTube or something?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
let me see if I can find the image. This was a while ago. This is like when we were real fucking little. We were going sledding in our school that we went to, our middle school. Across the street was a baseball park, and it had a bunch of metal bleachers, and it also had a ramp on, or like a hill. And we were sledding down that hill one day, and Marshall was in front. Me and my mom were on top of the hill, and then in the back was my neighbor. And fucking, so they were going down the hill, and I noticed they were going a bit too fast. So I started yelling, and my mom started yelling, trying to get them to slow down. And at this point, I knew he was going to hit the bleachers, so I screamed "duck" as loud as I can. You know what this motherfucker said?
What?
Then, like, right after, he smacked his head on the fucking bleach as hard as he can. I'm gonna try and send. I have a picture of what he looked like afterwards. I'm gonna try and see if I can put it on the Discord.
Hey, could you do me a favor, by the way, and send like a link to join the Discord because I want to join it on my other account real quick. If it's okay.
Oh, where do you want me to send it?
On Twitch because I'm watching there on it right now.
Okay. Trevor, you're gonna
So
be. I hope you know you're gonna be on YouTube.
what?
You're gonna be on
I'm gonna.
YouTube.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna turn on my face cam because this is the best way I can.
I guess I'll turn
Ex-
on mine too. Fuck.
Mine's still
Okay.
fucked up. I hate it.
Uh,
One time was doing reps on one of the
I found it.
pavilion. He grabbed onto the wood beam and then he fell. Okay. He hits this area of his face, I think, on a bench.
who?
So we're
By
like,
the way,
okay.
move the raccoon.
So we're like, okay,
Oh,
it definitely,
okay.
and he's crying and stuff, and we're like, okay, it looked bad, but it didn't look that bad.
Post the picture in main chat.
I shit you not. The aftermath of what happened, whole
Paste in
bottom of
that link.
the eye was swollen, whole top
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
eye was
yeah.
swollen, area around the eye was swollen shut, it was all purple. It was the worst black eye I think I've ever seen. Like it was worse than anything my mind could ever theoretically even come up with.
Dang.
It's hardly even a theoretical, hardly even an exaggeration. It was just, God, it was awful. I felt so bad.
Uh,
Classmates like every day for 2 weeks asking, Jesus Christ, what happened to you? So he has to just explain to them that he was doing reps on a wooden plank and fell onto a bench face first.
my injury story was something different. So I was being a dumbass, and as usual, and I had this friend a long time ago. He was my grandma's neighbor, and I would always hang out with him. Turns out later on, I found out he was my cousin, and I didn't know that. I don't talk to him at all anymore. But I what was I gonna say?
That's my dog that I'm sending.
He he was over at my grandma's house, and we were both hanging out in her backyard. And my grandma has a balcony, like an 8 foot balcony. And I'm like, what do you? He decided it would be a good idea to jump off of it. An 8 foot balcony to jump off of it. And we were little kids. And he jumped off of it. He rolled and all that shit, looking like a cool kid. He goes, "Oh, you do it, you do it." I'm like, "No, no, no." And he's like, "Yeah, you do it." I'm like, "Okay." At the time, I had flip flops on, and so I jumped. I didn't roll. I just landed straight on my feet, and yeah, I shattered the like. I shattered like a bone that was keeping my toes attached to my foot or something. I don't know. I don't remember. But I shattered a certain bone, and every time it gets cold now, my foot starts to hurt.
No.
Yeah.
I had one
Amazing.
guy at my old job who would tell if it was gonna rain or not, depending on if his bones hurt.
My grandpa does that. He says if his thumb starts to hurt, it's gonna like thunderstorm or rain. I'm guessing that's
Nah,
an
for him it's
actual
like his
thing.
whole fucking body. That dude's guy. That guy's a mess.
Well,
Y'all want to see a picture of me by any chance?
You think that has anything to
well,
do with like our or whatnot?
no, well, maybe, but I feel like it's because the pressure in the air fucks with
Maybe.
whatever's going on. Like my grandpa always told me that.
Colby.
Hmm.
You should look at main chat if you want to see the picture of Marshall after he got hit in the face with the bleacher.
Yes, please. Well, hold on. I don't want
Yeah,
to
that's my dog.
do one.
I woke up one night and my dog was licking out my cousin's mouth.
Oh,
Just full
I've
on
Oh
seen pictures.
licking
God.
him.
I've seen pictures of that.
God, God, white women and
I've
their
seen that picture before.
animals. Okay, I got another injury story to tell, and this one also involves my brother. He was walking
That's the
along
picture.
the armrest of a
That's a
recliner.
random dog.
And I know what you're thinking. That's disaster waiting to happen when he was 6, and they don't know any better.
You wait, what?
He falls, and he hits the back of his head directly on the corner of a nightstand. It's
Oh,
like those can blind a child,
Ooh, shit.
ugh.
so he's lucky he didn't get blinded. Because that's
Yeah.
where the frontal lobe is located, and that assists
Oh
with
my
vision.
god.
However, there exists a permanent bald spot around the area where he took the hit from when staples are implanted into his head to patch
Jesus.
up the laceration he got from it.
You know how in cartoons, you pull a rug out from underneath someone, they slip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marshall wanted to try that, and he goes,
Uh,
"No, it's fun." This is when we were younger too. This is at my old house. He was like, "No, it's fine. I'll just land on the couch. I'll be totally fine." I go, "Okay." I pull the rug. He doesn't land on the soft part of the couch. He lands on that hard wooden frame part on the front of it, right on his spine. And he
Oh,
starts crying, and mom comes in and goes, "What the hell did you do?" I go, "He told me to do it."
Jesus.
Well, let me tell you this one time where I saw me and my brother fought so much that me and him both had bloody noses and black eyes. Like we're at
That's
the river one time, and my brother was starting an argument with me. He's like, he was basically saying how my music taste was trash and his was better. And I was like, bro, all you do is listen to rap. He's like, nah. Then me and him bicker backer. We drink some beers. Then out of nowhere, my brother just punched me in the face. He's like, "You're a pussy. Swear up right the fuck now." And I was like, "Bet." Then we fought. I got my ass beat. I hit him a few good times. Then last thing I remember before getting knocked out was him slamming me on a stump. Then I woke up and my dad comes out like, "You just got your ass beat, man. Want a
Wait,
beer?"
you got knocked out?
Yeah, I got knocked the
I
fuck
got
out,
a
bro.
story about that. So,
I'm just
w-
saying I got knocked out.
I okay. So it's okay. I hope you know it's not common to get knocked out. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but bro, me and my brother was at it. I'm just saying. Like
The,
he wrestles. The reason why I got into wrestling was because of him. And I beat him sometimes in wrestling, but I think we kind of got it over. We kind of did way too much. You know what I'm saying? We fought. I got beat up.
yeah. There was one time when I was living in Union. Um, we were having some sort of like family reunion type thing where like a bunch of cousins were over, and we all found a football, and we we decided to go out into almost pitch blackness and toss this thing around. The only light was a street light about, I want to say like 20, 30 feet away, so it wasn't really bright. I couldn't see shit. Everyone could
Right.
see just fine. I couldn't see shit. I don't know why. And we were throwing it, and I threw it. I overthrew it because I couldn't see shit. So I overthrew it to someone. We were in kind of like a big old circle. So one person was all the way over there to my right, to the left, and I threw the ball to the person that was in front of me. I overshot it, and they said, "Okay, let me go get it." They went and got it, and they said, "Hey, Colby, heads up." And I like was waiting for it. I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it, and then bam, right in the fucking like right in the center of my fucking eyes. And all I remember is just just kind of like it just kind of all went black, and I kind of like it was like for 30 seconds. I wasn't even out for long, and I came back and I'm like, did I just get knocked out? What the fuck? And they all were just like standing around me talking I died or some shit. And they're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." They're like, "You want to keep playing?" I'm like,
Ultimate
"No,
mistake.
no." I went inside and I played video games for the rest of the night. Fuck that.
I threw football at Marshall at Thanksgiving. I made him black out for like a split second.
Yeah.
He told me all he remembers is seeing like a blinding white, and then he was just
Yeah,
back
that's
to
how it
normal.
was. That's how it was. It was just kind of like a flash in your eyes.
Yeah.
It was like the color of the base, like the football just appears and then just gone. It's just black, and you're just like, it's like you blink, but like you blink for a really long time.
You want to hear another fucked up story?
About what?
Sure.
About getting
Okay.
knocked out?
No, this is not about getting knocked out.
Oh,
So, you know how I talk about how the Philippines was one of the poorest countries and also a scary country to live in?
yeah.
It's a very short story. Like, I shit you not, my uncle fought someone who disemboweled a man with a sword.
The fuck?
Oh my
I'm serious.
god.
Well, because the
Amazing.
Philippines back in the 1980s or something, my uncle was like in his, I don't know, teens at this point.
He
My dad,
disemboweled someone with a sword in his teens?
In
no,
Minecraft.
the guy he fought disemboweled a dude.
Oh.
He went on and fought this man who had a sword. He grabbed a stick and just started beating his ass.
Oh my god.
Did he win?
That's all that matters.
That that is that's
That
it,
part.
did he?
If
My
he
assumption,
did, that man has my ultimate respect.
my assumption is that he
Master
absolutely
respect.
did, because if he fought a man with a sword and lost, I think he'd be dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do got a point.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a point there.
The Philippines was a shithole, though. Like I said, whenever the Spanish people were conquering over the Philippines or were attempting to, my